Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. We got through the Tower of Hera and got the third pendant, the Pendant of Wisdom, in the last video. And now, we need to make our way back to the Lost Woods and get the Master Sword. But first, some rupees. Apparently, if you're fast enough, you could get a whole lot of rupees from one of those guys. Anyway, there's one of those bees where one of those trees that has a load of bees in it. If you run into it with the pegs of shoes. Waiting for that bee to return. There we go. And now, we should be able to head back to the Lost Woods from here. Doesn't seem to be much else that we can do from this point forward. But I will be doing some things after getting the Master Sword. Did not see that bomb there. As I was saying, there should be some things that we can do now that once we've got the Master Sword. Also letting a little bit of that music play, because once you get the Master Sword, say goodbye to this music, unfortunately. Which is a sad thing, because I really like this music. Need to figure out where I need to go again. I know you're gonna make your way up to the... Nope! You stay back. Say, I know you should be able to reach it from here. Maybe I should go this way after all? Let's try to avoid that bird. Yeah, we were supposed to go this way after all. So now that we can do this, the hero's triumph on Cataclysm's Eve wins 3 symbols of virtue. The Master Sword he will then retrieve, keeping the Knight's line true. I believe you do have to read that with the Book of Medora before you press A on the Master Sword with all 3 pendants in order to take the sword itself. Our normal sword has now been replaced with the Master Sword, so we now have a level 2 sword. Suddenly, Sahasrahla contacts you telepathically. Link, it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. Useful hint for the next boss. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Link. And now that we have the Master Sword, not only is the fog lifted, but if we have completely full health, we can shoot swords out of the beam. They're not as powerful as the sword swing itself, but they can be useful. And no sooner do you walk out of that tree trunk that the man in charge of Sanctuary cries for help. So we need to make our way back to Sanctuary as quickly as we can, though there really isn't much of a time limit to this. And I don't think that bird can hit me while I'm in the tree trunk, though. I could be proven wrong. Anyway, you have a slightly longer range with your sword swings. Taking some really dumb damage at this point. Not only that, but the sword also does more damage when you swing it at an enemy. Also, now that the fog is gone, so are the bandits that would have tried to steal our things had they bumped into us. And if you go to the village at this point... Oh, not yet. Okay, it's still peaceful in the village at this point. I was about to say, there's a point where there are monsters or soldiers rather, and you don't get the village music anymore, but that's not until later. Not until after you defeat Aghanim. Anyway, when you go to Sanctuary and talk to the old man, you will find out that Zelda's gone, Zelda has been kidnapped, and that she has been abducted. She is now in Hyrule Castle, a prisoner of Aghanim once again. And we have to find her before Aghanim makes her disappear. With that, the old man is dead, and Sanctuary stays empty for the rest of the game. So now that we are done here in Sanctuary, there are some things we can do, and they all involve collecting items and trying not to get killed horribly while finding them. As you can see, we have a skull where the front door to Hyrule Castle is. That's our next destination, obviously. So now, we need to make our way to that place. But before we do that, there are some things that we can do, or something that we can do at the very least. First of all, we can drop down here. Well, we can't drop down there. We're going to have to drop out down someplace else. Also, I am glad that the sword beams allow you to power past projectiles and take these guys down. But we need someplace else to drop. So we're going to have to go down this way, I believe. We need to find a way to get underneath the castle bridge, because that's where we're going to be able to find a useful item. And if I could do this without getting run over by a soldier, that would be great. Also, glad to have the Master Sword at last, because that finally means that I can really take these soldiers down now. So much more powerful. We need to find a way to get down there. And I've yet to find a way to do so. It looks like we may have to find it somewhere to the west of the castle, and I forgot to run into this last time. And inside is 4 fairies, which can be very, very useful in case you need one. With that said, there's another soldier there just out of nowhere. But we need to make our way, not to the north from here, not from here anyway. We need to make our way around and try to find a way to get underneath the Hyrule Castle Bridge, because there is an item that I definitely want for this. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find it here, unfortunately. Don't know why I hit the chicken. Didn't want to hit the chicken. But I have the feeling that if I do it here... No, that's just a path that leads to nothing in particular. We need to go further west. Now let's see here. Can we drop down into the water from here? Maybe it's the other bridge after all. And I just got my bridges confused. But I hope that isn't the case. We can't even drop down from here. Well, this is interesting. I may have to do some editing later, depending on how badly this goes. It may just as well be the other bridge. Yes, it may just as well be the other one. Because I can't seem to find anything over there. Let's see here. It may as well just be this one then. So let's see what happens if we take the path over to the bridge under the water. Also, he can still hit me from up there. Yes, it is this bridge. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Yo, Link, you seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you. Well, it's better than nothing. It's the third magic bottle. And we can't speak to him again. But that is easy to miss, and it's good to know that we went over there. Because we now have that empty bottle. So, we may have to go to... Whoa. We may have to go to the magic shop in order to get that thing, but there's also something here as well that I might as well show off. This little cave here. Also, there is a heart piece here. But we will have to do something to get there first. Also, the three bushes and the rock also doesn't seem to be suspicious in any way whatsoever. Nope. This is the Pond of Happiness, and if you throw some rupees in, your wishes will surely come true. Do you want to throw rupees? Throw a few. Let's go ahead and throw 20 rupees. Happiness increased 20 rupees. In total, your happiness is 20. You became happier by 1 step. For your reference, today you will have good luck. So, you can either have horrible luck or very good luck. And the better your luck, the more often items will randomly drop from when you defeat enemies. If your luck is garbage, you're not going to get a whole lot. If your luck is good, it's going to happen more often. Also, let's go ahead and bomb this wall real quick, because that's staring us in the face, and there is 4 fairies that we can use if we need to heal really, really badly. So let's go ahead and throw 20 more rupees in there. Our happiness is now 40, and our luck is a little luck. So, RNG on the item drops not so good anymore. Let's let a little while press up. Throw 20 more rupees. And our luck is now big trouble. That's the worst luck you can get. If you get big trouble, you're not going to get a lot of random stuff on the item drops, sadly. Our happiness is 80, and our luck should hopefully be good. Yep, it's back to good luck. Now, what happens if we get our happiness to 100? Well, let's see. I will make your wish come true. From here, you can choose to carry more bombs or more arrows. I want to carry more arrows. Then I will increase your carrying ability so you can carry 35 arrows at maximum. This is just a small happiness I can give to you. And just like that, our maximum arrows are now at 35. I'm not sure what the absolute maximum is for bombs and arrows. I'll definitely look it up before I do the next video, but for now, let's go ahead and leave this area with our newfound maximum arrow capacity. And let's show off one of the whirlpools. That took us to the Waterfall of Wishing. Is there anything that I can use here? Not really. And also we can go back to the whirlpool as soon as our invincibility frames are up, and apparently they both do go one way. I've never actually used them as a kid. I might as well just go ahead and test it now. And it doesn't look like there's any place else that I can go as far as secrets are concerned. Oh, right! Forgot. What was it? The little tablet that we read in the Tower of Hera. We're gonna have to go back there. But first, I want to stock up on another potion, because why not? So now that we're back at the Magic Hut, let's go ahead and grab another Medicine of Life and Magic. Now that we have another empty bottle that we can fill up, and we should now be able to go to the path to Death Mountain from here. Hopefully. That should be the case. Yeah, I did go in there. Hope I did. Yeah, I definitely did. So we need to make our way north as soon as we are able to. Let's go ahead and grab a heart, because we can. And here we are, back at the entrance to Death Mountain. Let's go ahead and stun these guys. Take them all out. There we go. And now we should be able to make our way back and this time we managed to get 20 rupees because we managed to catch enough green rupees fast enough. So if you're really good at anticipating where those guys go, those guys that hide in the rocks, you should be able to get quite a few rupees from them. Not a whole lot, but it could make a difference. And now that we are here on Death Mountain again, we don't really need to talk to him. Or does he say something different? I think he actually says something different. The Moon Pearl will protect its bearer from the magical air of the Golden Land, so you can keep your human shape there. All I can do for you now is comfort your weariness. Come back here any time. Not sure if that was the same thing he said before, but I might as well just go ahead and read it anyway. So now that we have this path to take, we might as well take it. Skip a little bit of stuff here and there. And hopefully do this while being able to make our way back to the Dark World. And it's a good thing I'm taking this path, because now that we have the Moon Pearl, things will be a little different. By talking to these guys will say different things. You didn't change your shape? You aren't just a normal guy, are you? Wow! Your shape didn't change! You got the moon pearl, huh? Well, they're happy to see you, but at the same time, the music is a lot more different. You can tell that this place is truly evil now. But there's not much stuff that we can do at this point. At this point, I just want to go to where this little plaque is. This little tablet. Hold up the Master Sword and you'll get the magic of either. And I apologize for those flashing lights. This is the Ether Medallion. Its magic controls the upper atmosphere and polar wind. In the Game Boy Advance version, the lights that flash when you get the Ether Medallion, they're not as bad. Basically what the Ether Medallion does is that it uses ice magic to basically freeze everything that's on the screen, and also may damage some normal enemies as well. This thing uses a lot of magic though. We're not going to use this very often, at least not yet. Because this is going to use a lot of magic power if we so use it. But we've taken care of some things that I've wanted to take care of before we go to Hyrule Castle. If there are any things that we can pick up in the Golden Lands version of Death Mountain, I will cover them in the next video. If not, I will be in Hyrule Castle. So join me next time where we take care of some more unfinished business, if any, and we head to Hyrule Castle in order to face Aghanim. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!